You're watching continuing coverage of the Gate River Run on WJXT Channel 4. And our champions have crossed the finish line. Hillary Bor for the men and Emily Sisson for the women. They are the national champions at 15K here at the Gate River Run. We'll hear from them coming up in just a moment. We also have the first local finisher who has come across. Jonathan Holzabos has come in at his time of 49:03. That is a 36th place finish overall among all competitors. That is a very good time.
That is a really solid time. He pushes himself from being just a good local runner to being, close to regional and national class.
Yeah, so that will be a part of our continuing coverage. Our first Coast Cup winners, the top finishers among the men and the women. And again, the champion Hillary Bor with Brian Schrader and Reed Buchanan coming in second, Leonard Career and Brian Schrader coming in second and third on the men's side. And on the women's side, it is Emily Sisson, followed by Emma Grace Hurley, and then Jessa Hansen. As you see these runners making the turn at Watney Park, let's head to the finish line and hear from our champion, Jamal St. Cyr, standing by with Emily Sisson.
Yeah, I'm here with Emily Sisson. Emily, a third year in a row that you're the women's champion. How are you feeling after the race?
I feel tired, but I feel happy with it. That was a good run in a solid block of marathon training. So yeah, I'm happy with it.
This is one of the hotter river run temperatures. Did the temperatures bother you at all?
Definitely, yeah. I've been training in Flagstaff, Arizona, where we just got like another 2 feet of snow like a couple days ago, so I'm not used to this heat, but I grew up in humidity, so I just remind myself that anytime I race in it, that I'm familiar enough with it. But it was hard today. Yeah, it was a grind.
I know we were talking just a minute ago about some of the wind on the river run. This year actually a little bit of a relief compared to what you'd seen the past couple of years.
Yeah, 2 years ago there was a really strong headwind on the Green Monster, is that what it's called? Yeah. So it was nice we didn't have that this year, just the heat.
All right, Emily, congratulations, and thank you for running again. We'll see. All right, Cole, Keith, back to you.
All right, again, she mentioned in the heart of marathon training. She's, of course, training for the London Marathon and the showdown we talked about with Kira D'Amato. She's been through this before. She used the Gate River Run as part of her training for the Olympic trials in the past. So interesting to see how this race fits into her schedule when you're talking about one of the elite women runners on the planet.
Well, absolutely. And your muscles, your bones, your ligaments don't know the difference between a hard race and a hard run. So in that sense, this is really great training for her as well. It puts her into a different league and allows her to structure the rest of her training for London based on these results. Mm-hmm. So this is a great result for her.
Yeah, very impressive to see what Emily Sisson did yet again. We have seen that Kelsey Pontius, local runner, has come across the line. She started with the elite, so her time 56:31, and that will be the fastest local time. We'll see in terms of the first Coast Cup. Because she started with the elite, she's not eligible for the first Coast Cup, but we'll be following Kelsey as she prepares for the U.S. Olympic Marathon Trials. Hillary Bor, the men's winner, got the equalizer bonus as well, and he is the national champion. He's standing by with Jamal St. Cyr.
Yeah, I'm here with Hillary Bor. First off, congratulations on running a great race. I know this is one of the hotter river runs. Did the temperatures bother you at all?
It's funny because when I was warming up, I was like, I've been here this is my fourth time. It never felt that it is. But, it's just that when you're fit, you can run in any weather. So I felt good the whole time. It's like when I finished it, I felt like, wow, my head is sweating now. But, yeah.
Did you feel like you were running a good race from the beginning?
Yes. Apart from, I had a stitch around 5 to 6 miles, and I wanted to slow down to make sure. I've had an issue with the stitch for the last 3 weeks, so I wanted to make sure the stitch goes away before I make a big push. And I'm glad I didn't get a stitch until now. So.
And what was your strategy on how you were approaching catching Emily Sisson? I know you kind of made your move going down the Hart Bridge. Was that always kind of your plan?
I thought I was not going to catch Emily. Like, seriously, I think you slow down today because she normally runs 47. To catch her, you need to run an American record. So my best, it's hard today. If I run 43 low, I may have a chance. And I looked at 10K split was 28:35, and I was like, maybe I can catch him. So that's when I started pushing it.
Well, you got it done. Congratulations again. All right, Cole, Keith, back to you.
There is Hillary Bor, and again, a guy who's had some good finishes here. Last year ran well, and now is the champion of the Gate River. May said he's running with a stitch.
Yeah.
And I mean, anybody who's run and maybe overdone it knows what it feels like to run with a stitch. But he said he's been dealing with one of those, and it cropped back up. And he was able to power through it nonetheless.
Yeah, absolutely. And what I thought was really interesting is that he was looking back as much as he was looking forward. And I think that that side stitch was actually giving him some pause until he actually saw Emily in her sights and knew he could get her. He was checking in the back to make sure no one was coming, coming after him.
Yeah, we talked about the equalizer bonus and the impact that it makes. It is certainly on the mind. I mean, listen, $5,000 is not life-changing money, but it'll buy a couple of dinners.
Absolutely, absolutely. But there's the pride of that as well. It's a fun thing for us to have this, sort of a competition in this event. It sets us apart from all the other races around the country.
Here are many of the faster runners here coming off the Hart Bridge, and they'll take that turn and finish up. There have been about 70 finishers so far that have clocked a time in that we've seen, including some local runners like Chris McCaffrey.
Absolutely.
And saw Julie Stackhouse just went over the top of the Hart Bridge. So let's head back up to the Hart Bridge. And Mike and Justin, you saw Julie just crest the top there.
Julie just gave Mike a hand slap before we got back on. I know she'll be chatting with Jamal at the finish line, and we saw a young kid, looked about 10, who passed about 5 minutes ago. So all ages are taming this bridge.
And that's the great thing about this race. This town really embraced it. Young, old, everybody's here. Everybody embraced it. It's a great run for spectators and a lot of fit people out here really challenging this race. A lot of fun to see.
You heard Emily talk about the headwind on the Hart Bridge, and it's been windy up here today. The cloud cover's been nice. We've had a little bit of sun peeking through, a little bit of rain early on, but again, the elements on this bridge, very difficult to predict what's going to happen, but the wind, obviously a factor for Emily Sisson, certainly a factor for this next wave of runners here.
Absolutely. Getting blustery now, but it's a welcome change. You're in the home stretch. You get out of the neighborhoods. You see the finish line is right here. You get great music. It doesn't matter how steep it is, blustery it is, windy it is. People are excited to get on the bridge and get closer to that finish.
As a runner, what is going through your mind in this final mile and a half stretch as you come up the Hart Bridge? What is going through your mind if just an everyday runner?
Just keep it controlled. Maintain your form. It's going to be hard. It's going to hurt. Everybody's in a lot of pain. Just keep it together and finish strong. You don't want to get to the finish line and say, man, I took it too slow up the bridge or I walked a little bit. You just want to finish strong and feel good about a long race, great race. And enjoy that last 100 meters, which is really what you work for heading into that finish shoot.
Mike, as we're talking about this race before in one of our breaks, and Mike has done many of these marathons and everything, but he said this one, I asked him about Boston, he said this one, he was actually a little bit more sore after this race than you were at Boston Marathon.
Much more sore because that downhill at the end, it's the fatigue factor because you're going loading the quads coming up the bridge, and then you really stress the knee and the eccentric, so to speak, the loading component down the hill. It's a tough combination late in the race, but again, you just want to finish it and enjoy it. A lot of fun, but this is a tough race, and the recovery, what everybody's going to have to do this afternoon and tomorrow to get over this race is going to be important.
So, the everyman, is this a race that just an everyman could walk off the street and do with a little bit of training?
With a little bit of training. Yeah. It's a different distance because it's not a 10K, it's not a 5K. It's a weird distance, but yes, with the training, with the preparation, with a great running group, this is a race that everyone can do.
Excellent. Good stuff from Mike Ryan. Cole Keith, back to you in the studio.
All right, Justin, thank you very much. See some familiar faces running in behind Justin and Mike there. This is where you start to see folks who really put in some miles to train for this. And saw a couple of guys stopping to take a breath at the top there. The heat, certainly a factor, and that is the goal for everybody, the finish line at the Gate River Run. More coverage straight ahead right here on Channel 4.